Welcome to this press briefing on the IMF's latest report on the World Economic Outlook for April 2002.
For 2001, it was a very close call. We decided that the outcome was just slightly above what we could officially declare as a global recession. We acknowledge that it's somewhat a matter of semantics whether one wants to call the recent downturn the most severe downturn that wasn't a recession or the mildest global recession on record. It's a close call. The National Bureau of Economic Research in the United States, as you know, decided to call the U.S. downturn a recession. In truth, looking back, the U.S. downturn probably does qualify as an employment growth recession, but it probably falls somewhat short of a full-fledged output growth recession.
And Spanish on Channel 6. The contents of this World Economic Outlook and the press...
While the outlook's positive, there are several areas of vulnerability. First and foremost, I want to emphasize global imbalances, which really had begun accumulating in the 1990s but didn't get any better during the recent recession. One significant area is the United States current account, which still remains in the range of 4% deficit of GDP and has been there for a while. This is, of course, a global problem. It's the result of world saving and investment behavior, not simply what happens in the United States.
Director of External Relations at the IMF.
A second risk is the high level of corporate and consumer debt and high equity prices, which, if the growth does not materialize at a sufficiently rapid clip, could prove to be a problem. A third risk we identify as Japan, which is mired in its third recession in a decade.
The WEO is prepared. To Ken's right is David Robinson, Senior Advisor.
A fourth risk I want to emphasize, and it's difficult to quantify this, really have to do with non-economic events, something having to do with, say, a repeat of September 11th.
First, Kenneth Rogoff, Economic Counselor and Director of Research.
The issue may come into your mind about oil prices. The projections we have here, which have oil at $23 a barrel average in 2002 and $22 average in 2003, are roughly consistent with current market prices and future prices. However, a sharp spike in oil prices would indeed have a significant impact on the global economy.
There's an independent economic pulse beating in the Eurozone, and you name a setback in Germany at the